Hey everybody, I'm Olerswald, and in this video I'm going to talk about my credit card strategy for 2020, the cards on my wish list for this year, as well as my current travel plans. But first, if you're new to this channel is all about credit cards, credit card rewards, and showing you how you can use your points and miles to travel for less. So if that's something that interests you, consider subscribing and turning the bell notification on as well. Also, consider giving the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. Now, I tend to think I'm a little bit different than other YouTubers when it comes to my credit card strategy, but I found a strategy that works well for me, and really, that's all that matters. I don't care if it's not a flashy strategy or not. And I hope that you find a strategy that works well for you and don't necessarily go with the flavor of the week that some YouTuber or blogger is talking about. But first, let's talk about my 524 status, because I have been pretty vocal not to stall your credit card applications to fall back under 524. And there's just a ton of good credit cards out on the market right now. And if you don't know how to use your points, I've told you before, you should probably expand your knowledge because it's only going to benefit you in the long run. And interestingly enough, when I was looking through the Experian app, I noticed I would actually be falling under 524 in March of 2020. So if by chance there isn't a good offer that catches my eye by then, I'm going to fall under 524, and the odds are I'm going to get myself a Chase card and earn myself a nice bonus from Chase. And with my Altitude Reserve card possibly getting the X next year, the Chase Sapphire Reserve is in the running for me to open, or even the Ink Unlimited. But there's just also the possibility I forego Chase altogether and get a different card from a different bank. But if something comes along in January that catches my eye, I'll probably go for it. Because while people love their Chase points, I have really started categorizing Chase points as more of a travel cashback program. I know some of you might not agree with me, but that's how I've started categorizing them. And I actually get my lounge access currently from my Aspire card, and that's only costing me $95 a year, so I still get lounge access even if I were not to get the Sapphire Reserve. Now, I didn't think I would be falling under 524 again, but as I look through my history, I guess I've just been using my daily cards more since I have plenty of points for this year's travel, as well as for part of 2021. And because of that, I've been more patient when it comes to opening credit cards, and I have a diverse set of points, so I have plenty of options when it comes to redemptions. And I currently have plenty of points for my travel, even enough to book a few legs in business class, which may happen this year for me. But overall, I'm an economy flyer, an Airbnb user, and cashback just remains the best option for me. Plus, we're seeing more programs move towards dynamic pricing. I'm growing more skeptical of the travel portals and the value that can provide to people. Cashback just gives me more flexibility to take advantage of low-cost fares to travel. And I can also book more direct routes this way as well. And we don't always see the most direct routing with SaverSpace on award travel, which I'm usually okay with, but I don't want 2 or 3 stops for something just to save me a few thousand points, especially as I'm traveling with an infant. And most importantly, I want more time on the ground at my destination. Plus, since I tend to travel in the off season and I let prices dictate where I go, this has been a pretty successful strategy for me. And I've done pretty well extending the value of my cashback rewards as well. Because I have a pretty decent rotation of cashback cards and even put my travel funds in my SoFi account, which earns 1.6% interest, so I earn a little bit extra cashback while I'm in between bookings. But while cashback remains my day-to-day earnings, I do look to point cards and open them for their big bonuses, just because these bonuses are so much larger than cashback bonuses. And since I can utilize points, I would think pretty well, I tend to get decent value from my redemptions using points. Although recently I've been using points to reposition to larger cities and using cash equivalents to book travel from larger airports. But you know what? That's the beauty of diversifying your points. It just gives you a lot of different options to be successful in the travel game. And then I have a few credit cards on my wish list for 2020. And the first card is the City Premier. Now, I've actually had this card a few times, but I'm eligible for the bonus again sometime in mid-2020, and I'm really looking forward to getting more thank you points in my account because I'm going to make very good use of this bonus. And if I do end up getting the City Premier, I might convert my City Dividend card to the City Reward Plus, since I feel that card would do very well for me in my small purchases. Plus, I haven't been using my City Dividend too often, so this would give me a card worth using. And the second card on my wish list is the Bank of America Premium Rewards credit card. And this card has actually been on my wish list for quite a while now, but I've been denied for this card twice already. But that could all change since I'm in the process of rolling over my old 401k to a Merrill Edge account. And the Premium Rewards credit card comes with a $95 annual fee, but I would be getting a $500 bonus. This card would come with travel protection such as trip delay coverage and even a $100 airline credit. So this could be a pretty solid option for travel and dining and even non-bonus spend, especially if I can become a Platinum Honor member, which could really change my rotation and setup as a whole. And lastly, I'm looking to get the Barkley Aviator Red card once again. Now, I did just get the business version of the Barkley American Airlines card, so I do need to wait some time in order to get this card from Barkley. And the bonus on this card is just so easy to get, and American Airlines has had some pretty good web specials, so it'd just be nice to have more of these miles on hand to take advantage of these opportunities when they come up. Now let's talk my travel plans for 2020, because in 2020, we start off the year by heading to San Francisco at the end of January for a long weekend to visit some family. Then in February, I'm heading to Dublin with a few buddies of mine, which I'm really excited about. In March, we are planning an international trip, looking to either head over to Asia or head back over to Europe. If we are traveling to Asia, I would want premium cabin space for that long flight with a baby, so I'll be searching away for that. If I can't find premium cabin space, then I'll probably book us back over to Europe. I have been wanting to visit Romania and Poland for quite a while now, so those will probably be the places we would visit. In April, I am looking to book a long weekend in Toronto, since Toronto isn't too far from us here in Bangor, and I feel that would be a very easy thing to do over a 4 or 5 day weekend, so I'll probably make that happen. And at the end of May, we are again looking to travel internationally. This trip will be shorter than the one that we're planning in March, so odds are we'll be heading back over to Europe. The other trip I'm planning is to head over to FinCon at the end of September, early October, which I'm really excited about. I'll probably have more trips as well, but those are the current ones on our travel docket for 2020. And really, the destinations depend on award space and the price. Since there's so much to see in this world, I'm really happy letting the award space dictate where I go, and I can just see more of the world since it'll cost me fewer points. Now, you can see my credit card strategy isn't flashy, it isn't exotic by any means necessary, but I know what works best for me and my travel goal and travel habits, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't need or want to be flashy, and I don't pick cards based on flex value, because honestly, I could care less about that. My redemptions or travel that I actually book with these are where I prefer to get my flex value from, and I think you should be doing that as well. So tell me, what is your credit card strategy for 2020? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this video. If you want to help support the channel, a simple way would be links on the website or in the description below. And until next time, safe travels and take care.